Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you.
Breaking news. Appeal Court affirms Oshiomhole suspension as national chairman. Wow. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. I guess you will be surprised by this news. Remember, the national chairman of APC, Adams Oshiomhole, was suspended by APC in Edo State, and so some members of APC, both senators, ministers, and some governors elected under the platform of APC that were not happy with Oshiomole's leadership, all put together, took him to court that since he has been suspended by his state APC, he cannot be a national chairman. If you are not a member of the party, you are suspended from your home front. There is no way you can be a national member. It has to start from the organ from where you start from to the national level. Anyway, the matter went to court, and Adams Oshiomhole that morning got to the appeal court, and the case was, the court said, no, we'll handle your case. But however, we heard that Adams Oshiomhole had to call some people immediately. It was alleged, and guess what? The court listened to whatever he had to say, and the court said, well, the suspension is still pending. Meanwhile, you can resume office as the national chairman. Meanwhile, by the time Adams Oshiomhole got to his office the next day, all the locks, security locks to his office, that's for himself and for his staffs, has all been changed. Even his picture in the National Secretariat, his own, and then that of President Muhammadu Buhari, his was removed. They made a new one of just Buhari on the poster of APC Secretariat in Abuja. He was allowed to continue as the chairman then, but the case was still pending. As we are saying now, breaking news. Adams Oshiomhole, the court has affirmed his suspension. So he's not the chairman of APC now. My dear, this matter is getting fierce. I told you, Edo election is something else. Let's get all the details. A three-man panel of the Court of Appeal has affirmed the suspension of Comrade Adams Oshiomhole as the chairman of the All Progressive Congress APC. In a judgment delivered by Justice Muhammadu Libido, the three-man panel dismissed Oshiomole's appeal for lacking in merit. The panel accordingly affirmed the decision of the Abuja High Court, which has earlier in March ordered suspension of Adams Oshiomhole as the national chairman of APC. Hey, my people, they say when they do something there, you know what they call boomerang. Yes, as you are, your finger, you got five. Yes, every human being has got, every normal human being, yes, has got five fingers. So when you point the one just after your thumb, the finger next, you're pointing it at someone, guess what? Four others or three others are pointing back at you. We know that just Friday last week, Adams Oshiomhole, the national chairman of APC, has just disqualified the person of Godwin Obaseki as a possible candidate for him to be able to contest as an aspirant to get a second term ticket in APC, to flag it for September 19. However, he was disqualified by the screening committee that said his credentials are faulty, that there was some discrepancies. Godwin Obaseki said he attended University of Ibadan. University of Ibadan's registrar gave a statement saying he attended our school from this year to this year. He studied this course, and we issued one certificate, not two. The matter continued on, and there were so many issues coming up with regards to that. The university of even out to issue another statement saying APC was lying, that they issued one certificate to their students, Gordon Obaseki, who is now an alumni of the school. Anyway, APC refused and said no. Adams Oshomole can, Godwin Obaseki on that ground cannot contest with governorship position in Edo State. Just today, my people, if you follow Apple Line Media, God bless you. If you have not, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate you. Thank you very much. Just today, the person of Godwin Obaseki went to Abuja to see President Muhammadu Buhari, who happens to be the leader of APC, to officially resign, leaving the party, dumping the party and saying, you know what, I move on. If I cannot get true justice, because after his screening, he came out saying he doubts if he can get justice. Don't forget that just yesterday, Adams Oshomole, some chieftains of APC, went to the Aso Villa to speak to Muhammadu Buhari alongside his new COS, new chief of staff, Ibrahim Begambari, to discuss Godwin Obaseki. Godwin Obaseki, when the statement was issued that he was disqualified, he was not allowed or eligible to contest under APC. He said, "Well, oh fine, no problem, good. You can carry on. Their loss is gain, no problem." Yeah, and he said he made a statement. He said he was not going to appeal their decision. Yes, and that was what he said, and that was it. And he did not even bother. But guess what? Even APC itself, the appeal committee, went ahead and appealed it on behalf of Gordon Obaseki. They appealed it. They looked at the matter and they said yes, indeed, he's duly disqualified. No problem. Gordon Obaseki went to Abuja today and has gone to tell the president, who is their leader, Oga, well done. Finally, this is what is going on. I'm leaving the party officially. He just issued the statement today. Remember that in March, the case of Adams Oshomole being suspended from his home ward, from his own home zone, was affecting his leadership as the chairman of the party. And as such, some people began to say, no, 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 he cannot be the national chairman enjoying the benefit of APC when you cannot enjoy the liberty and the free and all the incentives that come with being a chairman when you are not even a member of the party. You've been suspended. However, they said Adams Oshomole, got to the court. I'll give you the little bit of the breakdown. The Abuja High Court suspended Adams Oshomole and said he has been suspended from the party. Yes, that was it. Before we know it, a court in Kano immediately issued another the same High Court issued another statement from Kano saying no, he is not suspended, he should continue. However, the court in Abuja, a high court in Abuja, that first of all suspended him, was, their decision was upheld by APC. And so APC changed all the security lock and everything to Adams Oshomole's office, like I earlier said. Yes, guess what? The day for his, so he appealed, which is the normal process, of which even APC public relation officer also issued a statement saying they are a law-abiding a party. They will follow whatever the court decision is saying with regards to Adams Oshomole. And before you know it, he appealed, which is the normal procedure. He appealed to the court, and he appealed, and the appeal court, the very day that his issue will be looked at, that the matter will be discussed, he got to the appeal court, and the appeal court said no, that they've pushed his case to a further date. But we heard that Adams Oshomole rally round, made some calls. The person of the late Abba Kyari, the former chief of staff to President Muhammadu Buhari, he made some calls, and immediately, they called back the committee, the number of lawyers that have, the judges that have said his suspension was upheld, and that he needs to come back another day. So they called him back and they said, okay, APC, please stop dragging yourselves to the court. Stop. These were the exact words of the judge. Stop watching your dirty linen in public. Go home and settle your matter. And they did not say anything about the case. The case was still being suspended, but they asked him to resume his office as national chairman. On resumption, Adams Oshomole presented to his to his party an olive branch, which means which is a symbol of peace, that he was going to listen to people. Some of the things he was accused of was that he was not working together, was not a team player, he's a one-man army, does not carry people along. So he said he was going to do all that until the whole saga of Godwin Obaseki started, and it was now he's been accused. If you follow our news, you will get the report. He was being accused again of taking decision. NWC saying that they did not agree together that it should be a direct primaries. Well, all these are some of the issues coming up, and guess what? The court today has upheld, the appeal court, the case today has upheld the suspension. So as we speak, Adams Oshiomhole is on suspension as national chairman of APC. Leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Bye for now.